Hi, welcome back. This is part 2 of today's campaign update, and this is the State of the Union part of the campaign update. My name is Susan Maud Buchser-Lochocki. I am a presidential candidate for the 2024 presidential election, and I have a lawsuit pending with the Supreme Court, so I have not conceded the election. I'm waiting to hear what they have to say. But now it's time to talk about the State of the Union. And the State of the Union, is that we have the government shutdown. And I believe that President Trump has tried to get funds together to at least pay the military. This is a little scary. Why? We have so little bit of money for U.S. citizens, but we seem to have, I think, what did I say, 20 billion was sent to Argentina. I don't know why, but interesting. So why are we sending 20 billion to Argentina and not spending it on paying people who are working, who are U.S. citizens? I don't know. Our government works in mysterious ways. I guess that's the best way I can say it. We got a lot of people who are very religious, and I guess, when they use that phrase, they mean it for the government too, because it really does work in mysterious ways. I don't know. I just, it boggles the mind how we have money for these other things. We can send money overseas to give militaries and countries money for war. And we can send weapons rather than, selling the weapons to them. We just send them. I don't know. I'm at a loss. So our government is seemingly shut down. I think the senators and the Congress, so the House of Representatives, I think they all get paid during this time. Isn't that nice? But a lot of people don't. A lot of moms are not getting paid. A lot of fathers, people can't pay their rent maybe. This is just horrible. We have a House of Representatives that is not representing us. They refuse to do their jobs, like balance a budget, which, most of the people in government still today in our today's world are men. And they say that women overspend. Well, point that finger back at yourself. So, there has to be a way to do this. There has to be a way to balance the budget. And it needs to be done now. You should be in there working now. I don't know. My understanding is that nobody's working right now. I mean, I know today is a holiday, but you should be working. It's your country. It's my country. And it's important. We have people who are not getting paychecks. We have organizations that are not getting the funding they need to do their services. Then with the whole Gaza situation, and well, not the Gaza, but the whole Israel situation right now, it's a reminder, it shows us step by step. It's actually Israel. How Israel was created and then slowly is expanding its reach in the region. It's what happened here in our own country with our westward expansion to the Native Americans, to the indigenous people. And it's one thing to work together as a nation coming together. It's a whole nother thing to cause genocide. And that's what they've done in Gaza. That's what they've been doing to the Palestinians for a long time. And it's really painful to watch. Today, of course, is a joyous day because hostages and prisoners were released. I mean, it's funny how one side it's called a hostage and the other side is called a prisoner. So the other ones were also hostages. Or on both sides, they were both prisoners. But I have my own thoughts on everything going on over there, and it's not exactly what the news is saying. But we're talking about the U.S. right now. And it just is a reminder on this day, which is Indigenous Peoples Day, how things happened here. And it's something we should not forget. And so I treat this day as a special, it's a happy day because we still have a lot of the information from a lot of the important tribes that were around. But on the other hand, we lost a lot too. And of course, we lost a lot of lives that didn't need to be lost. And exactly how we're working together with the indigenous people and the tribes, I have to admit, slightly unclear on that. So this is a place where I should really do some better research. I think they are somehow separate, but not. And so I need to find out better what the real relationship is, or maybe with each tribe we have a different relationship. I don't know. But yeah, it's important because they were and still are a big part of our country, not only of our past, but also of our future. And I don't think we've treated them well at all. And I think that this is something that needs to change. Because I still don't think we're treating them 100% in a good way. So this is definitely something on my agenda to take care of our indigenous people better. Yeah. So I don't know what else I can say at this point. It does seem that the hostage exchange happened, and it happened peacefully. There seems to be some documents that were signed, which should bring peace, but we've seen this before, so fingers crossed it works. But we're at the very early stages and it's very tense, but to finally have peace in the region would be nice. I personally think, well, this is for the next video actually. So yeah, we'll stop here. So congratulations, President Trump, on assigning and getting the hostages exchanged. This is amazing, and I congratulate you fully. Well done. Excellent. Thank you. And on that note, I'm going to end here. This is the end of part 2, and State of the World is coming up next. Bye for now.